What's up, cuties? Welcome to Chit Chat with QT. Join me as I discuss hot topics, celebrity news and gossip, reality TV show recaps, and more. Everything that I discuss are my own personal opinions for entertainment purposes only. Now, before I get started, please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and sit back and enjoy.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
My brother's keeper, my sister's keeper. We are talking about the alleged unaliving at the hands of one or both sons of Kirk Frost and the son that Kirk and Rasheeda'S Frost share, which is Kai. You guys know we came out yesterday. We spoke about the breaking news of that alleged shooting that left rapper T Hood unalive. Now, Kelsie, T Hood's girlfriend, Kirk's daughter, is in mourning. And for me, I don't think it's looking good as far as the family unit. She's already dropped hints as far as she didn't want them to do anything. She didn't call anybody, and how hurt she is. So again, sometimes brothers are their sister's keeper. And it is being alleged that T Hood put them paws on Kelsie, and Kai allegedly stepped up. That's what's being alleged. And how many of us were born with protective brothers? How many sons or men were raised to be protectors of your sisters and brothers? That saying, am I my brother's keeper, has been around for decades, okay? And it's a real thing. You know what I mean? And we'll get into a little bit more of that. But first, let me go ahead and show you guys the first and official news clip when it comes to this unfortunate unaliving.
Breaking this morning, the Gwinnett County Police Department is investigating a deadly shooting. It happened around 7 p.m. last night on Lee Road near Snellville. Police say they received a call about a domestic dispute in the area, and a person shot. When they arrived, they found a man shot and took him to the hospital where he died. The motive of the shooting is being investigated, but police say there is no threat to the public.
All right, so you guys heard right there, you know, the official story about that. They said that the public is safe, and they don't know what it stemmed from, but we got an idea. We got an idea. We got this directly from Kelsie when she released her statement yesterday. If you did not see that statement, make sure to go back a couple videos and you will see it. Well, Kelsie, the sister, spoke out, and then we have another one of T Hood's sisters that's come out and has a whole lot to say. And allegedly, she's saying that Kelsie called them and not the popo. And she's alleging that Kelsie called them 3 to 4 hours after the alleged shooting. Now, I'm going to go ahead and read this to you guys. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. But let's go ahead and take a look at this. Let me get this on my screen correctly and let's read. But look, his family, they standing on business. They are tagging exactly who they're talking to, and they tag Kelsie. And the sister is alleging that Kelsie set her brother up. She said Kelsie, or Frosted K, set my brother up, and she had her brother pow him. And she didn't know he shot my brother 5 times in the back and stomach and chest. She is also alleging that they cleaned it up and hid the brother. Now, right there, she's saying one brother. It's singular. She's not saying brothers, but we'll get to that. She said, so they hid that brother so the popo wouldn't find the weapon or him. She said one of them left the scene, but the one that lives on the property is in hiding. I'm going to read a little more, but I just want to show you guys who she's talking about here. So allegedly, the one that lives on the scene is Kai, the one with the Gucci hat on in this thumbnail. The one that allegedly came to the scene is Kirk Frost Jr. Okay. Now, before I even finish this, I'll just throw this out here and I'll comment more in a minute. Folks have been wanting Rasheeda to leave Kirk Frost for years. Sad babies, cheating, and every damn thing else. And I don't know if my baby boy is caught up in some stuff. And yes, that is her stepdaughter. Because of your daughter, now may be the time. Okay. Maybe it's just me. But let's go ahead and continue. She went on to say, she stated that he was leaving, meaning T Hood was leaving, and her brother pow-powed him and said F him and her. She also claimed that it was self-defense. So the sister said self-defense on what? Shut the F up if you don't know what you're talking about. So allegedly, Kelsie said that, and she's also responding to this comment up here at the top. But at some point, several people have claimed that this was an act of self-defense. The sister not buying it. She went on to say, if someone is so-called putting them paws on you in your house, why not call 911 to remove the person from the home? And he lived there as well. And Kai Frost lives there as well, which is the brother. Why wait on someone to be shot, then call the popos? She went on to say, and again, your brother already lived there in the house. Why wait on your older brother to come, then pow him together? Now, that's the part that I'm, not a little clear on. How did both brothers pow him together? Or is she attempting to allege that there were two pows used? And you guys know I got to say pows for YouTube. That wasn't clear to me because she said they pow him together. She said, but why wait and do all of that when 911 could have been called from 3 p.m.? You wait 3 to 4 more hours, then call 911. And you didn't even call 911. You had us call. So 2 things there. She said that Kelsie waited 3 to 4 more hours before calling 911. And let me let you guys know what means, meaning money. 3 to 4 hours is absolutely enough time for folks to get away and get in hiding, if you know what I mean. But then I don't know, because she went on to say you didn't even call 911. You had us to call. Now, I do want to say that when Kelsie initially came out, she did say that she called his mom. So I'm sure the mom told the sisters what was said. And the sister seems to know a whole lot of details, And Kelsie is upset. She didn't want her brothers to keep her, it appears. This was allegedly a relationship where there were several different incidents in the past of DV. And it appeared to me that when she came out and said everything that she said, it's basically like, it's just another night. I didn't need you guys' help. I would have been right back with him. And she's upset. Let's see. The sister went on to say, please shut the F up and stop eating kindness on this app. If this was a self-defense situation, why would the brother leave the house before the police arrive? And there's no weapons, just a shot person that was already unalived at the scene. You took time to clean up, not call 911, because the 911 call came from Lithuania. Then you called after police were already en route. Why run if it was self-defense? That's a good question. I said that at the beginning. Why isn't the Frost family coming out here and saying, not my boys? No, absolutely not. They didn't have anything to do with this. That hasn't been done. So the sister makes excellent points. Okay. But T Hood's sister posted this picture of Kirk Jr. and stated this is the other brother, the one who said his ankle hurts. He pow-powed him also, but left the scene before the popos arrived. He also stated that his sister called him to the property for help. That contradicts what Kelsie had to say, because Kelsie said she didn't call nobody. Let's continue. All right, so right here, they are showing this picture of Kai. And again, Kai is the son that Rasheeda and Kirk share. And then let's see. Get up off this app yapping if you don't know what the F you talking about. All right. And let's see. And the other sister, Jada, came out and said the same thing that her sister said. She said that it was not self-defense, you know? So she said that's not towards that comment. That's for all the ignorant comments that know they don't even make sense. If it's self-defense, you wouldn't run from the scene. You would stay at the scene because you did nothing wrong. Totally agree with that. I do. All right. She went on to say, this is the sister Jada. They showed so much love for you today. I hate this happened to you, Tevin. This, my mama only son. He knew I'd do anything for him. Anything. I hate this Bia even came into his life. Talking about Kelsie. She made all them posts, and I honestly don't care if she's hurting. She get to see her brothers live another day. Y'all took mine, and y'all biatches can rot. Wow. Wow. Now, let me see if I can find this other video real quick, guys, of the brother Kirk Jr. Allegedly, he was on the scene saying that his ankle hurt and all of that. Let's see if I can find it. If not, I'll go ahead and show you guys what Kelsie had to say. Kelsie is still grieving. She's still grieving. And look, how do I want to say this? I understand her grief. You know what I mean? That was a partner of hers that she had been with for quite some time. But also, the family don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to see the tributes. You just heard the other sister say, I hate that she came into his life, period. They feel like he would still be here. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's just not a good look. So I could not find that other video. Let me see if this is it. You guys can't see
Don't me
it.
like that. I don't give a fuck. Don't pull me like that. My ankle fucked up. I can't even
We're trying to get information.
All right, so you guys couldn't see it, and I'm not gonna put it up on the screen, but that was Kirk Jr., the one that is behind T Hood in this thumbnail. You know, I don't know the reason why I'm not going to show it, because I don't know if it's on the scene, if that was another video from another time or what. You know, I'm not sure if that was before the popo was called or what, so I'm not going to put that part on the screen. But those are the rumors that's going around. Let's go ahead and end it with this. Again, my sister's keeper, and the sister is grieving. She's grieving. So Kelsie made a post earlier today, and she said, just come get me, baby, please. I can't even type this. I love you, Papa. I can't wait to hold you again. And she shared videos. She was doing his hair. I believe this is when he was in the hospital. So T Hood was just shot about 3 months ago. So she showed that video. That's another picture of them together. And again, they had a past with each other, as far as the time that they were together, seemingly happy couple. But Kelsie did admit herself that, there were some times that they fought, Let's see. More videos, more pictures. That was them, it looks like in a costume shop. And this is Kelsie showing that she was in a hospital with him and all of that. So again, she shared a whole lot of pictures and she's grieving. And I just don't think that this is going to end well as far as when it comes to this family. I think the family dynamic is shot. And no pun intended at all. But this is enough to cause the breakup and breakdown of the family. Again, this happened to Rasheeda'S stepdaughter, as far as the brothers coming to her defense. And I'm just wondering how Rasheeda is going to feel. But you guys, let me know your thoughts about this. Still no official word from the authorities at this time on any arrest or anything like that. And I said, look, either Kirk is plugged in Atlanta. If you guys know what plug mean, you know what plug mean. But they haven't announced any arrest or anything. Last that we heard about that is one person was being detained. They did not name that person and they did not release a name. I'm going to end this with this, the same way I started. If my family, my sons didn't have anything to do with this, you would have heard from me. And I think that it's obviously clear that something allegedly is going on. No word from Kirk or Rasheeda. But thank you guys for joining me for this video. Drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. Chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.